What is going on, everyone? Welcome to our Week 7 Monday Night Football edition. We have two games on the slate this week. I love when they give us the two games, especially when one is as good as it is and the other just doesn't seem like it's going to be much to watch. Baltimore Ravens heading to Tampa Bay in our first matchup. Bucks are a 3.5-point home underdog. Ravens 3.5-point road favorites. Over under at 49.5. Ravens money line minus 190, Bucks plus 155. I do like the Ravens to go in and handle business here. I think the Bucks are a good team. I just don't think they've seen an offense like the Ravens yet. Obviously, they went into Detroit, beat Detroit. This is more just a primetime matchup. Ravens are very good in the primetime. I think they'll come in, handle business. Give me the -3, not the 3.5. I'll buy that half point.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be sitting around minus 125 for the 3. But I like this. I like this Ravens team to come in, handle business. I think their defense has a big game. Give me the Ravens minus the 3 points.
Yeah, I think that the defenses are great in this game, but my favorite play is the over here. I think both these teams can score points. I think Chris Godwin continues his run of excellence, and Mike Evans finds the end zone once again after a quiet week and a 51-point showing. I think that Rachaad White will be back in the mix, and they have that three-headed snake of Sean Tucker, Rachaad White, and who's the last one there? Bucky Irving. And they've all been finding the end zone this year. They've all been running well. Baker Mayfield's having a great year. Yeah, he's throwing some interceptions here and there, but that's all right. That helps that over total. I want to take the Ravens here with that -3 and buy the half point, but I'm a little wary of how good these Bucks have been, and it's a Monday Night Football game, so I'm not taking a side here. More of a prop game. I think Zay Flowers continues his run of excellence. Him and Lamar have looked great, putting Zay into a top 20 wide receiver conversation. And Derrick Henry looking for Offensive Player of the Year with all the touchdowns he has. If one thing you can count on, it's him to find the end zone this week. He's done it week in and week out. Got to get it on your card somehow. It's going to be tough odds, but you can get that in a parlay with someone else maybe. I think this is going to be a great Monday Night Football game. Two great teams that are bound for the playoffs.
I agree. This is going to be the game that I feel like I'm tuning into for sure. I will be on the Ravens minus the 3 points here, but like I said, I agree with all the points you made. Henry will get in. I even like Lamar to maybe scamper one in. Obviously, we haven't seen that as much this year, but I think that'll get going. Like you said, I think it will be a little bit higher scoring of a game. I just think more from the Ravens side of things. I think this thing could get maybe a 10-point win for the Ravens. I don't overlook this Ravens team as much as I did. Their offense is the best in the NFL. I'm going to ride that going into Tampa Bay on Monday Night Football. Ravens -3. I think you're okay with the 3.5. I'm just going to buy that insurance point of a half point. But then I said we have a 9 o'clock kickoff out in Arizona. Jim Harbaugh or John Harbaugh. Jim. I always get him confused.
Hey, Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh. No, it's Jim. Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers heading to Arizona to take on Kyler and these Arizona Cardinals who have slipped up the past few weeks. The 2-4 Cardinals are a 2-point home underdog. Plus 110 on the money line. Chargers minus 130. Over under at 44.5. Which play do you like here? Or which way do you lean here?
Another primetime Monday night game, another game where I like the over. I like it much more in this game because the two defenses are so weak, and it's nice to see that Marvin Harrison Jr. has been cleared to play after the concussion protocol. So you got him going with Kyler Murray, who likes to run and throw the ball pretty far. I think that Cardinals team can put up points. I think the Chargers continue their strong play, and they're going to put up points as well. J.K. Dobbins really jumping out of the scene. Herbert playing smarter football with Harbaugh at the helm. For a side, I think that there's value in the Cardinals to win this one. I know that the Chargers have been playing great football, and they look like they have their eyes set on being the number 2 seed in the AFC West, barring Broncos' continuation of success. But I think that J.K. Dobbins has a great game running. I think he finds the end zone and runs for has 20-plus carries once again. And the way he's been toting the rock, he could run for over 100 here against that bad defense. But Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to find the end zone in the prime time. You'll probably see that on my card.
Yeah, I can't even lean on a side here. I don't love either of these teams right now. Chargers, obviously, are they coming off their bye week right now?
Yeah, I believe they are. No, they played last week. I think they do have a bye though. They might have had one early on.
Because they're only 3-2 in week 7, so they already have their bye. Cardinals 2-4 at home. They need this win if they want to hang around that NFC West, where obviously Niners don't look like world beaters. Seahawks have slipped to 3-3. We both picked Seahawks to lose today. This is a huge game. If the Seahawks lose and Cardinals win, they're both sitting at 3-4. Rams obviously aren't a good team. They're right back in that hunt. At least they can tell themselves that if they win this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it should be interesting. I picked these Cardinals to be a pass game, potentially push for a wild card. Kyler Murray's going to have to get the job done here against a weak Chargers defense. But yeah, I like that over 44.5. Look for some good points to be scored in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's our Monday night football edition. Like I said, 2 games on the docket. Ravens, Bucks, and Chargers, Cardinals. Make sure you're staying tuned to our social media. We'll get all of our official plays out. Hit the books.pod, hit the books_pod on Twitter. Thanks for listening. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any plays in the NFL, NBA, NHL, college basketball, college football, whatever we got going. Make sure you're staying tuned. Hit that bell so you don't miss any of those free plays. That's the best part. Free plays. So make sure you're not missing any of those. Toss a follow, like, share, subscribe wherever you're listening, watching from. It goes a long way, and we really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Let's have a great end to Week 7 with 2 Monday night games, and we will see you guys for Week 8 in the NFL.